Hey guys, welcome to Wednesday's total body HIIT workout. Today's the 27th and we're gonna get started with 3 to 5 minutes of your cardio of choice. If you wanna do jumping jacks, you wanna include like a medley, like a jumping jack, squat jump, or some kind of burpee variation, you can do that. Or if you have any kind of cardio equipment like a treadmill, bike, elliptical, something like that, just get 3 to 5 minutes of your body moving. Once you're done with that, we're gonna get our full stationary warm-up done, so squats, lunges, all that jazz, including the ground series. And after that, we're gonna go into our specific work, right? So pause the video anywhere between when I started to now to do all of your warm-up stuff, and then come back here for your specific warm-up, right? So for a specific warm-up, we're gonna do 3 rounds. We're gonna do 3 different exercises. Our first one is going to be a lateral lunge, right? So you can take, I like to put my hands on my hips just for balance purposes. I'm gonna take a giant step out to the side that I step on, that hip is gonna shoot back. Now here, you're gonna feel a nice big stretch on that inner thigh right there. Stand up nice and tall. We're gonna go back into that position. We're gonna get 5 per side. Once you are done there, we're going to get a sumo squat hold, right? You're gonna set your feet nice and wide, so this is hip width. I'm gonna go outside about shoulder width apart, right? Pointing my toes out east to west, push my hips back, and I'm gonna hold here for 10 deep breaths, right? In your nose, out your mouth is 1 breath, you have 10. Last one, my favorite, just to warm up the shoulders a little bit for the exercise we have today. We're gonna get bent over YTWs, all right? So bend your knees, push your hips back. We're gonna get 10. Make sure you go through the full range of motion, right? All the way back to the pocket of your pants, over your head, bicep in line with the ear, T's, and then at our W's, bringing those elbows in to that rib cage. We have 3 rounds, 10 repetitions for the YTW. So once again, let's get our lateral lunges for 5 each side, our sumo squat holds for 10 deep breaths, and our YTWs for 10 for 3 rounds. Come back here whenever you're ready, and I'll show you what we have for today. Alrighty. So for our A section, we need a pair of dumbbells. So I'm gonna use 10 to 15 pound dumbbells. You can use more than 1 if you'd like. The way we're gonna complete the A part of the workout is we're gonna go through 10 repetitions all the way down to 1. So we have 4 different exercises. The first one we're going to do is a dumbbell clean, right? So you're gonna have the dumbbells down on your side here, push your hips back. As you come up and push your hips through, you're bringing the dumbbells up to your shoulder. Don't think about a curl, right? We do these regularly. It's more of the motion of pushing your hips through. So you're pushing your hips back, loading back that hip, coming up, and bringing them to your shoulder here. You're catching at the top. Once you're done with 10 repetitions, keep the dumbbells on your shoulder, just separate your feet about hip width apart. We're gonna get 10 front squats. You're gonna come down, fire up, right? Once you're done here with 10 front squats, bring your feet together, a little bit closer together. If you wanna do a strict overhead press, you can. If you want a slight dip and then press, you can as well, right? Up to you. So I'm gonna do a strict overhead press, just bring my hands up to the sky, break that ceiling, and then back down to my shoulders. And the last one is going to be a burpee, right? So if you want to do the advanced version of the burpee, you're going to come back, jump your hips back, bring them up, and then jump. If you don't feel comfortable with all that moving around, you can just bring down, walk your feet back, come back up, and that is 1, right? So once again, it is 10 repetitions all the way down to 1. We have our dumbbell clean, dumbbell front squat, dumbbell overhead press, and our burpee, all right? Pause the video here, get all that work done, come back here for our B section. Alrighty, so for part B, part 2, we have 3 rounds, 3 different exercises. Our first one, if you want to set a timer for 30 seconds, go ahead. We're going to go into a split lunge. So right here, split lunge position. If you want to have some kind of pillow or pad underneath your knee for a point of reference, you can. Both legs are going to be at 90. You're going to rep out for 30 seconds. Once you're done, switch, repeat on the same side. Once you're done there, you're gonna go onto the ground for a little bit of, sorry, I have to double check that real quick. Yes, for 30 seconds in a modified position or high plank position, we're gonna do 30 seconds worth of push-ups. So I'm gonna do my modified position. I'm gonna push your hips through, right toes off the ground here, hands underneath your chest. We're gonna rep out for 30 seconds there, right? Once you're done, I have a med ball, 10-pound med ball with me here. We are going to get 10 med ball slams. So I'm setting my feet hip width apart, completely over the head, slam, catch on the rebound, and repeat, right? We have 3 rounds here. Pause the video here, get that work done, come back for our core section. All right, so for our core section here, we have 3 rounds. We have a 30-second plank hold and a 30-second side hold as well. So plank hold here. Before we even think about raising our hips off the ground, forearms on the ground, open palms on the ground as well. We're gonna scoop our hips through, right? So neutral back, raise our knees up and hold this position for 30 seconds. You wanna think about, when you're in that position, you wanna think about breaking the ground with your elbows, almost like Big Mike says, break that pencil. 30-second hold there. After that, you're gonna go into a side bend position, so a side plank. Elbow underneath the shoulder, you're gonna come up, hold, push your hips through for 30 seconds aside. If you wanna make that harder, extend your legs fully, 180 degrees, come up, hold. This is a lot harder. Keep that hand up, 30 seconds there. 3 rounds, and then we're gonna go down to our last section, our finisher. All right, so finisher is gonna be 3 minutes of 3 different exercises. If you have a jump rope, use a jump rope max amount of jumps for that jump rope. If not, you can do jumping jacks for 3 minutes straight. Our next thing is gonna be squats. So body weight squats, set your feet hip width apart, and we're gonna rep out for 30 seconds, 3 minutes, sorry. After that, we're gonna do max rep sit-ups. Wow, can't talk today. Max rep sit-ups. So place your feet underneath something to support you a little bit, sit up and get as many repetitions as you can for 3 minutes, all right? So that's our finisher. We have jump rope or jumping jacks if you'd like, squats for 3 minutes, and then sit-ups for 3 minutes, all right? Once you're done, you guys are all done for today for a HIIT workout. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I'll see you guys next time.